Hey guys, thanks for checking out another video. Today it is time to take out her crochet braids. As you can see, she has had them in for about 8 weeks. And now we're going to take them out. Okay, I got almost done with taking out her crochet braids, and then I said, duh, they may want to see how I take them out. So all I do is the little knot here, I just loosen it up and slide it out. That's it. That's how I take them out. And I just want you guys to see her hair. Her hair literally mats together. So it's going to be interesting to see what I have under these crochet braids, because her hair literally mats together, especially when she sweats. So we'll see. I'm going to take her braids down as much as I can with my hands, because I really don't want to use a comb at this point. I try to take it down with my hands. Her hair on top still kind of have a moisturized, her hair is not very dry. Like you can see, her hair on top here looks different from the hair here, because this is new hair that has grown in. But because I moisturized and protected her hair before I put these crochet braids in, her hair is still pretty moisturized. That's why you see such a difference in this hair and then this hair. And I'll link a description in this video showing you how I prepped her hair to be able to last while she wore crochet braids. Okay guys, we have taken out all of the crochet braids. As you can see, we have some work to do. See her hair. So what I'm going to do is, if you are new to my channel, welcome, thank you for checking me out. What I'm going to do here is separate her hair just to get some organization. You see all of that? Just to organize it and not be overwhelmed, turn around for a second, with the detangling process. Okay, I finished separating her hair. As you can see, we got some work ahead of us. TM Hair Products Smooth Thru Detangler. This is what I'm going to use to detangle her hair. And this is what I use, guys. People send me messages and ask me, is that all you use when you straighten your girl's hair? Is that all you use? This is all I use. When I do their hair, I'm very simple. My life is very busy. I have 4 daughters, you know, sons, a husband. So my life is very full. I don't have a lot of time to invest in doing hair. So I need it to be straight to the point. I need to get it done and get on to the next person, because I have, outside of my head, I have 4 other heads to do. Now, what I'm going to say is I always bring out a fine-tooth comb, because you know when your hair is braided around here, how like knots accumulate. You're going to have to take your time with this section. That's why her edges of the perimeter of her hair is so long, because I gently remove the hair from that section. So I have a video, a more detailed video, as I said before, showing you what I do. But just to kind of briefly get you started with this one, I just mist the hair with water, and I work the water in to the hair to help it to penetrate the hair shaft faster. And if any loose hairs are going to come out, they're going to come out here. And I'm sorry, you guys, if you may hear people in the background, but we have a full house going today. So you may hear my kids or anything like that. But anyway, what I do with the pads of my fingers, I work the detangler into the hair with the pads of my fingers, not with my nails, with the pads of my fingers. And because her hair has been up so long, I like to really get it to penetrate. And you can feel it, or I feel it because I've used it for so long. But if you use it, you'll be able to feel when the detangler starts to penetrate the hair. And what I like to do is I like to make sure all of her hair is coated Don't you drop your head down, son. And what I like to do is with a fine tooth comb, because again, we're working with the nape of her hair. And it's so many single strand knots and tangles that you won't be able to get it with a wider tooth comb. And what I do is I gently pick through the where I know that her hair is tangled. Their hair, my daughter's hair, tangle more at the root. So I gently pick through that area. And mind you, her hair has been up for 8 weeks. So of course we have dirt, sweat, lint and all kind of stuff that accumulates. So this is what I do. If I see a knot or a tangle, or if I feel it in my hand, what I like to do is work on that area. Gently. Don't rush through this part, guys. Very gently. As you can see, the hair is literally sliding out of her head. Right here. And that's why I have to use a fine tooth comb for that area, because you'll miss those with a wide tooth comb. And you can just see the hair sliding into the comb. And for those of you who asked, I didn't do a video on her hair, but her hair has also been straightened. Excuse me, 1 second, guys. For those of you who wonder, I had a silk press video on my daughter's hair, and I show you how to straighten her hair without heat damage. This is her natural curl pattern, and she has several textures, but this part of her hair, I would say, is the curl pattern is more defined, I would say, or well, I would say looser than the rest of her hair. And my mom's hair is like that. The nape, from probably about from ear to ear on down, her hair texture is different from the rest of her hair texture up here, and then also around the perimeter. But I just want to show you guys how easy that was to detangle the nape of her hair without pulling out an excessive amount of hair. So I'm going to go ahead and finish detangling her hair. And what I use is, again, TM Hair Products Smooth Through Detangler. This is all I use, guys. When I get ready to do their hair, I grab 2 products. This detangler and the moisturizing styling aid, if I'm going to twist it. If I'm going to flat iron her hair, again, the loose hairs just start to slide out. If I'm going to flat iron her hair, then I'll just use a moisturizer shampoo. I have a shampoo, and I'm going to release it at some point. I'm going to put it out at some point. But I've tested this with several different types of popular shampoos, higher end shampoos, Target brand, not Target brand, but shampoos that are in Target and various different kinds. But what I would say is I like it better with a moisturizing shampoo. Outside of using my own shampoo, I like to use it better with a moisturizing shampoo. So when I do their hair, when I straighten their hair, I grab this detangler and any moisturizing shampoo I may have around the house, and that's it. I don't put oil on their hair, not because I have something against oil and serums and things like that, because I'm sure if you've seen any of my other videos that I don't use those things, because a lot of times people put oil on their hair to give it shine. I don't need that with this. All I do is deep condition her hair with this product. That's all I do, is deep conditioning with this product. When I say deep condition, I sit her under a hooded dryer with a conditioning cap for 20 minutes and blow dry her hair. And you guys, her hair, you guys seen my other daughter's hair, and I'll insert pictures of her hair once it's been flat ironed before. But as you can see how easy, while I was talking to y'all, how easy it was for me to detangle this area of her hair. So I'm going to finish that, and then when I come back, either her hair will be blow dried or it'll be completely detangled and ready to shampoo. Okay, I told y'all that I would be back, but I wanted to show y'all this part of her hair where it's really dirty. I've sprayed water on it so you can't really see as much of the dirt, where her hair is literally in here starting to mat. You see all that dirt? I'm going to show you how I detangle this section. All I did was separate it, break a piece off. Now, depending on how thick your hair is depends on the sections. You don't want to try to detangle a large section of your hair and it's been up 2 months. You causing problems for yourself. You're making the job harder. With this detangler, it makes it a whole lot easier. Again, same steps. Y'all, I'm doing nothing special. Nothing special. I like simplicity in my hair care regimen. And to me, a regimen is something that I can keep up over a long period of time. That's what I like. I like simplicity because, as I said before, my life is busy. I have a lot going on. So I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to hair. And I'm sure I'm not the only mother out there who doesn't have a lot of time to dedicate to doing hair. Like I used to do hair. My entire weekend used to be taken up doing hair, which was crazy. Every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and parts of Sunday. That was crazy. But I had to find a regimen that was easy for me so I could at least have one day off. And as you can see here, I'm just picking through where the dirt is just clumped up in her hair. And as I showed you guys on the video before, this is where the line of shed hairs, they just move their way down to come out into the comb. And you see how easy that was? And her hair was up 2 months. And it just slides out into the comb. And so what I like to do is once I have completely detangled a section, I like to clean up the part so I don't pull loose hairs. But because I'm still detangling this section, I'm just going to clip it out of the way because I don't want detangler on the back of her neck. And go on to the next one. I've already sprayed this section. Go on to the next one. And when I rub it in with the pads of my fingers, I could feel it starting to penetrate her hair. And just with me rubbing it in with the pads of my fingers, to me it helps it to just penetrate that much faster. And the water helps to loosen it up. So once I do that, again, just run it down the shaft of her hair. Now it depends on where your hair tangle is, where you will focus. Again, like I said, I get more tangling with them at the root. So that's where a lot of my focus is. And this is concentrated. So if it's too thick, just lightly mist it with water. Just lightly mist it with water. I'm sorry, it's hair on my hand. Okay, so what I do here, start at the ends and work my way up. That's all I do. That's it. Simple. Her hair mats very bad. When I say bad, I mean bad. Like her hair literally, there's been times before I created this detangler where I thought I was going to have to cut her hair out. And she is the reason behind, she is the reason behind me even creating a product line. Because when she started puberty, her hair started to change. And I'll just, I'll make a video, you guys, just if you want to hear it, if you guys want to hear it, I'll make a video on how all of this came about, how me making products and things like that, how all of this came about. So here you go, again, whole section detangled. That's it. Okay guys, her hair has been detangled, shampooed, and now we're going to deep condition her. I'm going to put TM Hair Products Smooth Through Detangler. Yes, it's a detangler. I'm going to put it back on her hair as a deep conditioner. It is a detangler, guys, but it's formulated to be used as a conditioner as well as cold wash. I'm going to do a video on using it as a cold wash. I don't think I've showed you guys that yet. So, anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm putting the conditioner on her hair because I'm going to sit her under a hooded dryer for about 20 to 25 minutes. And that to me is when the magic happens to her hair. That's when the change happens. And you guys, let me just say while we doing this, I'm going to talk to you guys a bit while I'm putting the conditioner on her hair. Conditioning and deep conditioning, guys, is different. I am a strong believer, and I'm sorry if you hear the kids in the background. They're right outside the door playing. But that's how much detangler I'm going to put on her hair on this section. Deep conditioning, guys, is when the magic happens to your hair, because what happens is the cuticle of your hair, this outer layer of your hair, lifts up and it absorbs, it takes in all of the goodness that your hair needs. And then once the heat allows the cuticles to open. Let me back up, because maybe somebody don't know that. Sometimes I just assume people know certain things. The heat allows the cuticles to lift or open, and then all of the goodness from your conditioner or whatever you apply to your hair gets to go inside. And then once you rinse your hair in cool water, it closes the cuticles, and all of that goodness is now trapped inside once the cuticles close. So I am a strong believer in deep conditioning. And when I straighten her hair, when I deep condition her hair and straighten it, you guys, I'm not exaggerating. When I say her shed, when I say 1 or 2 strings at most in breaking of her hair, when it's straightened, as long as her hair and my hair, when I do my hair and my other daughter's hair, as long as her hair is in a straightened state, her hair does not break. When I use the detangler as a deep conditioner, it does not break. I mean, literally, maybe 1 or 2 strings. Now, it will start to break when her hair starts to revert back. When her hair starts to revert back to its natural state, where the hair is reverting, and then the hair that's straight, that's where her hair will break. So that's when I know, okay, it's time to wash her hair. But even my daughter, if you saw her video, I have a video of how to straighten natural hair. No, how to silk press natural hair. Her hair was straightened for over 30 days. I did not retouch it. I did not retouch her ends, her edges, or anything like that. And when I tell you, you guys, when I tell you very minimal strings of hair will come out, because what this conditioner does, I'm sorry, detangler, I'm using it as a conditioner, but what this detangler does is when you use it as a deep conditioner, it goes in and helps to repair the weakened points of your hair. So when you straighten your hair and you seal all of the goodness in your hair, it helps to strengthen the weakened points. So if you're a person who loves to wear your hair straightened, like if you're not a natural person, even if you wear perms or whatever, this detangler can be used as a conditioner on any hair type. And when I say any hair type, I mean literally any hair type. My daughter has Caucasian friends and Latino friends, and their hair get very tangly, and they use the detangler and they love it. Now, they don't use it as a deep conditioner. They use it more so as a detangler. They use it in the shower, and they just zip through their hair and detangle their hair with no problem. So I have clients with children whose hair is like literally tailbone length, and their hair tangles so bad. When they use this as a deep conditioner, they always contact me or send me an email saying, oh my God, my daughter's hair is so much more manageable, and you know, she loves it because it's not hurting her, and things like that. So what I'm going to do now is put her under the hooded dryer for 20 minutes. And I like to just wrap her hair up. Just kind of wrap it and put it up. These knots don't mean anything. I just don't want it hanging on her neck and get conditioner and detangler and all that stuff on her neck. So I'm going to put a conditioning cap on her hair and put her under the dryer on a warm setting for at least 20 minutes. So that way her hair can get all of the goodness and protection that it needs.